You know, every single day we get to make a choice, and I'm not talking about what we wear, what we eat, or what's on our to-do list. I'm talking about the choice that shapes our entire outlook, the choice to be grateful and positive, even when life doesn't give us a reason to be. Because here's the thing, life is going to hand us plenty of moments that test us, but how we respond, that's where our real power is. I wanted to talk about this because I've seen firsthand how easy it is to let the weight of life dictate our attitude. I've been there, waking up and instantly thinking about what's wrong, what's missing, what's not going the way I hoped for. And when you start your day like that, it's almost like you've already given away your peace before you even had breakfast. But the purpose of this conversation today is simple. I want to remind you that gratitude and positivity aren't just reactions, they're decisions. Here's the challenge. We live in a world that constantly highlights what's wrong. Social media, the news, even conversations with people around us. It's like negativity is the default setting, and if we're not careful, we can start absorbing it without even realizing it. Before we know it, we're more focused on what's going wrong than what's going right. The problem is, when we live in that mindset, we miss out on the little blessings that are right in front of us every single day. We forget that even in tough seasons, there are things to be thankful for. I had seasons where everything seemed to be falling apart, bills piling up, unexpected problems showing up one after another, people disappointing me, and I'd start thinking, what's the point in even trying to be positive right now? But the more I leaned into that, the heavier everything felt. Then one day I caught myself. I realized my circumstances weren't the only thing making my life hard. My perspective was too. So I started small. I'd wake up and name 3 things I was thankful for before I even got out of bed. Some days it was as simple as saying I'm alive, I have a roof over my head, and I have food to eat. And something powerful happened. My focus shifted. Problems didn't magically disappear, but my spirit felt lighter and I found myself noticing more good than bad. And here's the key moment I want you to hold on to. Gratitude doesn't ignore reality, but it reframes it. Positivity isn't pretending life is perfect. It's choosing not to let the imperfections steal your joy. You might not be able to control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond to it. Every single time you choose gratitude over grumbling, you're taking your power back. You're saying, life, you don't get to control my peace, and that's a game changer. So if today feels heavy, I want you to pause and find at least one thing to be thankful for. It might not fix everything, but it'll remind you that even in the middle of the storm, there's still something worth holding on to. Gratitude is the anchor that keeps you steady. If this message spoke to you, make sure you subscribe so you can keep getting encouragement like this. I share messages because I believe they can make a real difference, not just for you, but for the people you share them with. And speaking of sharing, if you know someone who could use this reminder today, send it to them, share it on your social media. You never know whose day could be completely changed by hearing this message. Thanks for spending this time with me. Here, your growth matters. I'll see you in the next video.